The province of Hatay, located on the Mediterranean coast of Turkiye and bordered with Syria, is a place that is quite famous not only for its gastronomy, but also for its fascinating history, its mosaics of the Roman era, and also for being the cradle of Christianity. In fact, this was where the term Christian was used for the very first time to refer the followers of Jesus who preached in this area. With its more than 10,000 years of history, Hatay has been home to more than 13 civilizations, and it is a place where we can find mosques, hundreds of churches, and even synagogues. The now modern city of Antakya is located on the site where the ancient city of Antioch was established by one of the commanders of Alexander the Great named Seleucus I Nicator in the 4th century BC. And in this video we want to show you the cultural, historical, and gastronomic richness of this province. We are now visiting one of the most emblematic mosques in Hatay, and this one is the Ulu Jami or Ulu Mosque. This one is the oldest and largest in the city, and it is located right in the city center of Hatay. There is not an exact date when this mosque was built, but according to some inscriptions found in the minaret behind me, it was supposed to be built during the Mamluk period when they used to reign in this area. That means probably in the late 1200s. And right now we are in one of the most famous bazaars in Hatay, and this is Uzun Çarşısı. And here you can find plenty of stores literally selling everything from shoes, clothes, food, and everything. Also inside this complex we can find plenty of mosques and hands. So don't forget to discover every single part of this bazaar. And now I couldn't hold it and I had to try this special simit, which is made in Hatay, and this one is called Hatay simiti. But it is different because they also gave me these sort of spices, so you just need to dip it here. It will give much more flavor, and it is so fresh. It is so good and different. There are many streets and little alleys where you can go through, and easily you can get lost in this bazaar, so you cannot miss it. Just walk, discover it, take plenty of photos, and try to taste the little snacks you will find on your way. And now it's time to try one of the most famous cookies in Hatay, and this one is called the kömbe, which this is mostly a cookie which is cooked and mixed with different spices, including a special spice which is called kömbe, and it's mixed with cinnamon and some others, and also it is sweetened with dates. So this one is a must try in Hatay, and you cannot miss it. And for example, when they are preparing the kömbe cookies, they tend to use these ones. So as you can see, these ones already have like the designs. So that's why you will see like these ones. And for example, this other spice is also very common and famous in the breakfast in Hatay. This one they put it usually with seitan yak, olive oil, and then they mix it. This one is a must in every breakfast in Hatay. This is accepted to be the first mosque in Anatolia and the Republic of Turkey. The mosque was built in the year 638 when Antakya was dominated by Muslim Arabs. The mosque was named after the Antiochian who was the first to believe in the apostles of Jesus and died for this cause. Unfortunately, it fully collapsed during the recent earthquakes. And finally, we are visiting one of the most important and emblematic sites in Hatay. Yes, this is the St. Pierre Church, and this is accepted as the first cave church in the world. St. Pierre was one of the 12 apostles of Jesus, and he came to this cave, and here is where he held his first religious meeting. It is believed that this is the place where St. Pierre preached for the very first time, and that congregation that said here, it was called for the very first time Christian. That is why this place, it is also known as the first Christian church. And inside, it is very simple, it is very rustic, but it is so important. Just the fact of being inside, it just gives you a different energy. Also inside, we can find many mosaics, many remainings, and you will definitely love coming here. Its current facade was built between the centuries 11 and 12, and nowadays this site is part of the UNESCO's World Heritage, and it was inscribed in 2011. This place takes us back in time with its approximately 30,000 artifacts. It's also home to many Roman mosaics, the largest single-piece floor mosaic in the world, and even a Roman bath. Here you can find one of the most amazing discoveries of the 21st century. Luckily, this place only suffered minor damages during the earthquakes. This is one of the most prominent mosaic museums in the world because of its size, number, and even great quality of the mosaic collection. The rich collection of the museum is composed of artifacts collected from excavations that took place in Antakya and other districts such as Iskenderun, Daphne, Harbiye, Samandağ, and others. These architectural and other findings belonging mostly to Roman period show the splendor and richness of this region. The museum's collection also includes items that reflect the art and culture of the region, from the Paleolithic age through the present day. The museum suffered partial damage in its facilities due to the earthquake, according to official statements. And in present times, right now, because there are still some other earthquakes happening in the region, many of the artifacts are being protected. And my favorite part of every trip, if you know me, is of course trying the food. And as many of you know, also in Turkey, we can find in each province its own and unique cuisine. So this time we're of course in Hatay, and Hatay, if you don't know, also Hatay is very famous for its unique and exquisite cuisine, just as Gaziantep. So also if you want to try different dishes and some of the best flavors of the country, apart from Gaziantep, you should also visit Hatay. So here, one of the dishes that you must try are two types of kebabs, which is the tepsi kebab and the khalid kebab. These ones are a must when you are here. Also, there are some other plenty of dishes and meze or appetizers, and in this case we have ordered hummus, which of course hummus we can find that in many other Middle Eastern countries, but also in Hatay is quite famous. The hummus, baba ganoush as well, we can find that in many other countries, and different other appetizers. So we are ordering a little bit of everything so we can try as much as we can. So also we suggest you to do the same so we can try as much as you can. I will tell you that both of them are so good, are really tasty, exquisite. The flavors, the herbs and the spices are just perfect and just on spot. But in my opinion, I love even more the tepsi kebab. It just, the meat is crispier, and I don't know, I just love that kind of flavor. So I don't even know which one is my favorite, both of them, but you need to try them. They're amazing. Mission accomplished. We finished everything. And of course, we couldn't miss to try one of the most famous desserts in Turkey, and also we can find that in many other countries, especially in the Middle Eastern countries, and this is the künefe. Künefe is this special dessert which is also filled with delicious cheese, and then they top it up with ice cream or even with fıstık, which is the pistachio. So we are gonna try it in Hatay because the best place in Turkey to try a künefe, of course, is in Hatay. Another specialty of Hatay is this special dessert, which looks so beautiful. It looks so bright, so pinkish. It's really, really nice. This one is called Hatay. This one is called Hatay. Haytalı. This one is called Hatay. Haytalı. Haytalı. This one is called Haytalı. This one is called Haytalı. And this one consists of 2 scoops of vanilla ice cream, and then they will put it on a swimming pool of rose water. I haven't tried it yet, but even look at the spoons. I love the presentation. It looks like this. This is so good. This is really sweet. It is so refreshing. So if you're coming here in summer, also for the summer weather, might be amazing. And of course, another thing that also you must try in Hatay is the Antakya kahvesi. This is very similar to the Turkish coffee. The only things that differs is a little bit in the technique preparation, and also, as you can see, they serve it in this usually tea glasses. So the presentation is really nice. It smells very good. It also looks quite sandy like the Turkish coffee. So let's try it. Yeah, you can immediately feel all the coffee grounds in your teeth. This is really good, quite strong. I ordered mine without any sugar, but you can also order it with sugar, however you want. So, afiyet olsun. And you know that we also love showing you the cultural side of each province. And in case that you don't know, also Hatay is very famous because they make these baskets. So they basket knitting, it's quite famous here in Hatay. For example, in the small villages is where they knit each one of these baskets in different sizes, styles, colors, and everything. And then they sell them within the province. So if you want to get something unique and beautiful handicrafts from this province, you should get something like basket knitting. As you can see, there are plenty of them, and you can find them in many shops inside the bazaars and everything. So this is something unique from Hatay.
Parasını ödeme, yeserin hakkın olsun. Şampuanla yıkanılır mı? Hesabını oğlum. Çıtır çıtır oldu ya bu. Niye şampuan? Teşekkür ederim. Çıtır çıtır. Çocuklar onlar şampuan.
Sen al abi.
Doldur çay kele kızım haydi. Çay sıcak şimdi demle.
We are now standing in what it is the Moses tree, and this one is very important in history because even there is a myth, there is a legend that says that when prophets Hesed and Moses came exactly to this point into the mountain, they stopped here to drink some water. When Moses stuck his wooden stick into the ground, he went to drink some water from the stream, and when he came back, he saw that life was already growing from his stick. Like some leaves were already growing and everything. So it is believed that the waters in here are also miracle waters. This is the only Armenian village of Turkey, and is also one of Turkey's first organic villages. The entire village population consists of Turkish citizens of Armenian origin. Vakifli stands out with products such as organic wine, jam, olive oil, and many other products. This cave is very close to Titus Tunnel, and this used to be a necropolis, which nowadays is also known as a cemetery. In the tombs carved into the rocky slopes, there are 12 royal tombs belonging to the Romans, as well as tombs of the king's families and the general public. The construction of this marvelous tunnel started in the 1st century under the orders of the Roman Emperor Vespasian, against life-threatening floods and high water in the ancient harbor city of Seleucia Pierre, which was established by one of Alexander the Great's commander in the year 300 BC. The tunnel is 1,380 meters long, 7 meters high, and 6 meters wide, and was carved and constructed using human resources only from Roman legions and slaves. This 2,000-year tunnel carved in the mountain shows the incredible engineering of the time, and it's been inscribed in the UNESCO's World Heritage Tentative List in 2015. Also, in case that you don't know, Hatay, along with Gaziantep, are very famous in this country for its unique gastronomy. And right now we're gonna try some Turkish breakfast, a traditional breakfast in Hatay. You'll find most of the same elements as in any other province in the country, but also there are those specific and special things, like for example this biberli ekmek, which is some bread with pepper paste and spices. This is so good, and this is a must try in Hatay. And also we will find some other spices that you can just put on your bread. So this looks really good, very delicious. Some other flavors that you cannot miss in Hatay, of course, is one salad which is very famous. I'm gonna be writing the name in the screen, and this one is a must try. This is really good as well. And of course, also something that is very similar to ichli kofte, but this one is called oruk. These ones are very famous in Hatay, and you must try them. Also, another thing that we wanted to order, especially because outside is quite cold and rainy, and we really wanted just to warm up a little bit our body, I ordered one soup, and this soup is really good. This is the very first time I tried this type of soup. This one has rice, also chickpeas, and also little stripes of lamb meat. It is really good. It's quite heavy, but it's delicious. Although Hatay and other 9 provinces in Turkiye, including north of Syria, were impacted by 2 devastating earthquakes on February 6th of 2023, we really wanted to share with you a glimpse of the city as it was right before the disaster struck. A place full of beautiful and welcoming people, incredible places, history, and amazing food. While the road to recovery may be long and difficult, it is important to hold on to hope, the light that guides us through the darkness. You are not alone, and with time and effort, the communities will be rebuilt with even greater strength. Our thoughts and prayers go out to each one of the people affected.